Hey guys, it's Tasha from the Bookish Gal, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Stone Cold Touch by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is the second book in the Dark Elements series. I don't have the physical copy with me right now. I do own it, but I loaned it to my grandma, which is the cutest thing ever, I think. My grandma reads a ton. She's retired, so she can read all day, every day, and she does. And she mostly reads like Nora Roberts kinds of books, but she came over and I showed her like my new adult section, and I was like, look, Grandma, and she picked up Stone Cold Touch and White Hot Kiss and some Colleen Hoover books, and oh my gosh, it was just so cute. Anyways, okay, so Stone Cold Touch by Jennifer L. Armentrout, the second book. So if you didn't read the first one, I can't reveal too much without spoiling, but I'll try to, generalize my thoughts without giving anything away. So as you know, in this series, the main character is Layla. She is 17 or so, and she is half gargoyle, half demon. Gargoyles are good and they fight the demons. Demons are generally bad. There's two guys that play her love interest, a demon named Roth and a gargoyle named Zane. In the first book, the love triangle focused kind of equally in the beginning on Roth and Zane, but then really more so on Roth, and I was really I did like Zane, but Roth, it was just so hard not to like him, and I was so team Roth in the first book. In this book, Stone Cold Touch, oh my gosh, it's mostly all Zane. Roth, he is present, but really it's so much on Zane in this book, and I was team Zane all the way. I know I'm in the minority on this because Roth is a bad boy, and bad boys generally get all the love from the readers, but I was team Zane for this one. So Jennifer L. Armentrout really has your feelings all mixed up in this series and really has you pulling for both characters at times. I also thought the love triangle was really focused on in this book, which I didn't like as much. I like the romance and all, but what I really liked about this series was that the gargoyle demon aspect, it was a paranormal romance. So the first book focused more so on the paranormal, it was explaining the demons and the gargoyles and the experiences with that and how the world is taking to having gargoyles present. And this one really was less world building and more so focused on the love triangle. So that was a little for me, but it was still really, really good. What I did like about this book though was that there were some new elements introduced in terms of paranormalness. New types of creatures were involved, introduced paranormal monsters and such, so that was really interesting to read. There was still some action here and there. Like I said, not as much as the first in my opinion, but there was some really cool scenes, really good plot twists. Jennifer L. Armentrout is on point with the plot twists. Like the first book, this one ended in a huge cliffhanger, so of course I'm dying to read the next one. But this cliffhanger for me was actually pretty expected. I guessed the majority of the whole cliffhanger, so that was kind of a bummer for me. I feel like I don't catch those things that easily, but I totally knew this cliffhanger and who this thing was and stuff like that. So I don't know if that was supposed to have been so easy to figure out. In terms of character development, I think Layla is progressing and growing into herself a little, becoming a little more independent. She's still kind of whiny and annoying and a little naive in some sense. She's not my favorite female character, but I do like her, and it is understandable with her being so sheltered for the majority of her life. We do get a deeper look into her powers and how they evolve in this book, so that was really nerve-wracking, the whole soul-sucking deal and not being able to kiss people, that is totally explored. So oh my gosh, really, really nerve-wracking and giving me anxiety. Overall, I did really like this book. I did like the first one better because there was more action and world building, like I said, but this one was really good. I am dying for the third one. Although I read that the third one, Jennifer L. Armentrout is going to pick who Layla ends up with, Zane or Roth, based on a poll from the readers, which I am very upset with. In my eyes, kind of like the way Hazel had that theory about The Fault in Our Stars, you know, authors, in my eyes, authors just know the ending already. From the time they start writing, they know what's going to happen, they know who people are going to end up with, and so, I don't know, for Jennifer L. Armentrout to let the readers pick who Layla's going to end up with, I don't like how that goes. I don't like it at all. Plus, for me, I feel like the playing field is really equal. I'm really pulling for Zane, but I do like both of the characters, and I can't see how she can just write one of them off without Layla, and so I was really interested in how she was going to do that and the surprise in it and who she was going to pick, but everyone loves Roth. Roth wins by a landslide. I think like 1% of people like Zane, and I am in that 1%. So for her to have the voters pick or the readers pick, I just already know it's going to be Roth. So that's kind of disappointing. That just loses the surprise element for me. I don't know though, maybe she has some trick up her sleeve to kind of manipulate the situation a little bit differently. I don't know, who knows. But yeah, that's my spoiler-free thoughts on Stone Cold Touch by Jennifer L. Armentrout. If you guys read it, I would love to know what you guys thought of it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Bye guys!